Thanks very much indeed, Gavin, for those words of introduction and welcome, and good morning to you all. And I want to add my words of appreciation for this fantastic facility here at the Kingspan. And it is, as Gavin has said, an example of delivery that has been achieved as a result of the Assembly and the Executives working. And it is a pleasure to be here at the launch of the Local Government Manifesto 2019. And today, as Gavin has said, we publish a 40-page policy manifesto containing our commitments and our pledges for the next term of local government in Northern Ireland. And the election on the 2nd of May is the opportunity for people in Northern Ireland to vote for the strongest DUP team on your local council, to support our demand that the Northern Ireland Assembly is restored now and immediately without preconditions, and to strengthen our hand in London and Brussels as we leave the European Union. Now, in March 2017, we all saw what happened when unionism was divided and when people stayed at home. People are rightly frustrated by the lack of a working assembly, and so are we. People are frustrated at the delays in leaving the European Union as one United Kingdom and the failure to respect the referendum result, and so are we. And people are frustrated that Sinn Féin are pushing a border poll compared to tackling the problems in our health service and in our schools, and so are we. But in the June 2017 Westminster election, we all saw what happened when Unionists voted, when Unionists united, and when Unionism won. And it was the votes of the people of Northern Ireland that made the Confidence and Supply Agreement possible. And as a result, we have worked with the United Kingdom government to get things done over the last 2 years. Over £1 billion of extra funding being spent on our health service, in our schools, on our roads, and on other infrastructure as well. What each and every community across Northern Ireland values and uses every single day, each of them has gained because of your votes. People of Northern Ireland coming out and voting for the DUP. Voting DUP makes a difference. It delivers for you. Beyond the big numbers, we have had a real impact at local level. More operations delivered, extra support being rolled out for GPs, nurses and midwives, new mental health resources being provided, Sure Start projects and after schools projects kept open, investment being delivered in broadband and roads infrastructure, jobs created for our young people. And the DUP has also secured, as Gavin mentioned, long-term investment for the Belfast region with the first ever city deal for Northern Ireland, £350 million of extra UK government investment over 15 years. And when you add in the Northern Ireland investment in local councils, another £1 billion being delivered. So from Ballymena to Newry, from Antrim to the Ards Peninsula, this will deliver 20,000 more and better jobs, achieved by the DUP working together at every level of government. And the DUP is committed to working with the remaining councils in Northern Ireland to secure city deals for every part of Northern Ireland. And in the last budget, on top of all that, even more resources were secured, including £140 million for day-to-day spending, including on health and education. So when it comes to public services, your votes matter. Your votes count. Your votes gave us the strength to deliver, and your votes can do the same again on the 2nd of May. What other party has delivered for frontline services in Northern Ireland since the last election? And every door that's knocked, people should ask the candidate that comes to their door, what has your party delivered in extra spending for our health, our roads, our schools since the last election? The answer is that they haven't delivered a single penny. it is the DUP that alone has delivered for the people of Northern Ireland. Now, those who deliver nothing are always the first to criticise those who deliver something. Other parties are happy to think press statements and Twitter are the delivery. But the DUP and the people of Northern Ireland know that real investment in everyone's services is real delivery. Now, so much more could and would have been achieved with a working assembly. The DUP has never seen influence in London and power in Belfast as a choice. The fact is that most will be delivered for Northern Ireland when we're working together, Westminster and in the Assembly. And it's unacceptable for Sinn Féin to hold the institutions and decisions on health, education and jobs to ransom for political demands. So a vote in this election is a vote for the DUP in this election is a vote for the Assembly back now. The DUP is clear. Influence in London, a working assembly and strong local government, strong DUP representation in our councils is what can deliver most for our union and deliver most for people in Northern Ireland. Now on Brexit, and we can't forget Brexit, can we, even though we're on an Easter recess from Westminster, the 2016 referendum was the largest vote in the history of our country. And whatever the variations in the referendum result from town to town, constituency to constituency, region to region, it was a national question. And we reached a national decision. It wasn't an English vote, Scottish vote, a Welsh vote or a Northern Ireland vote. It was a United Kingdom vote, and the vote was to leave the European Union. And it's often forgotten, of course, that it was the Leave vote in Scotland and in Northern Ireland that gave the Leave campaign its UK majority. So the Brexit referendum result should be implemented. And the United Kingdom must leave the European Union as one country. It need not and must not and will not be a choice between respecting the Brexit referendum result and the union of the United Kingdom. And that union will always be our first priority. Brexit has shown again that your votes matter, that our votes count. Dozens of votes on Brexit in Parliament have depended on the DUP, and many more in the future will depend on the DUP. Make no doubt about that. Our votes have helped reinforce the importance of the Union and defeat the draft withdrawal agreement on 3 occasions. Under the leadership of the DUP, unionism has not found itself alone, but drawn support from across the parliamentary parties. So again, votes for the DUP give us the strength to deliver, and that can happen again on the 2nd of May. Now, some parties want to use rights to advance sectional interests. The DUP wishes to use this next council terms to advance the rights and address the needs of people with disabilities in particular. We have the highest level of disability in the United Kingdom. Now, a few councils are already trying to do more for people with disabilities, with programmes of investment in playgrounds already planned and examples of inclusive play parks. There are nearly 900 play parks in Northern Ireland, but in some council areas only 10% of play parks have inclusive equipment. Those with higher needs need, of course, more specialist equipment, and we highlighted this in our party election broadcast. There are only 6 specially adapted swings that allow children to sit in their wheelchair and use the equipment, and that simply isn't good enough in the Northern Ireland of today. People with disabilities need proactively involved in the design of new council facilities and event programmes designed to be inclusive. And on the 2nd of May, we will be putting this initiative, along with many other innovative initiatives, before the people and asking people to vote for those initiatives. And in addition, our party candidates are pledged to achieve our council pledges: high quality services at the lowest possible rates, more and better jobs through extra powers and city deals, the building of partnerships for stronger communities, the promotion of the Union for the benefit of all, and celebrations for Northern Ireland's centenary in 2021. So we have demonstrated, we don't have to assert it, we have demonstrated and proved how important a strong DUP in Parliament has been to deliver for Northern Ireland and protect our Union. Our DUP Assembly team stands ready to restore the working Assembly at once and to end the ransoming of devolution for sectional interests. And with your support, we can build strong DUP teams on every council, giving them the strength to deliver in your community. So on the 2nd of May, send the message that you want the strongest Unionist team on your council. Send the message that you want to restore the Assembly now. Send a message that you want to leave the European Union as one United Kingdom. On the 2nd of May, make your vote count by supporting the Democratic Unionist Party, a strong and united party that has got things done for people and will get things done in the future. Thank you very much indeed.